Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger, my friends. Today we are here to talk to you about Coreupt, a long in development sci-fi slash cyberpunk styled indie fighting game. And this game is finally in playable form. It's in fact got a full demo on Steam right now. It's been mentioned more than a few times over the years on the channel, and now seeing it finally playable, well, I think now is the time to talk about it in depth. So exactly what kind of fighting game is Coreupt? Well, not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but it is a one-on-one fighter, but somewhat in like say the versus game style. This is unabashedly a combo heavy game, and in fact the game revels in it. So if you like long, fancy, crazy combos, this game is definitely one you should look out for. So this is Coreupt. And yes, once again, this demo is currently live on Steam. And well, we got all the fixins. We got local versus, so you versus a friend. We got online play, and yes, online with fancy rollback netcode. The gameplay is pretty good online. We got training mode and settings to set your, you want to set your resolution, right? So we got all the things you need. Obviously, this is a demo, it's not everything. So before we fully get into it, right, we'll talk about the characters. What kind of game is this? I mentioned this is a versus style game in a lot of ways, right? Just one-on-one. So we have, various attacks, light, medium, heavy, right? And some of the buttons are pretty big. And like light, medium, heavy all chains into itself. And just like a versus style game, go like light, medium, heavy, spike, light, medium, heavy, spike back down, right? So basic ABC combos, absolutely a thing. The thing is, this game, despite being one-on-one, keeps a lot of the versus game viciousness. Like say, oh, a command overhead. Sure, we've seen those, right? Like, you get full combos off it, right? Not just like the overhead. This ain't Street Fighter, right? Let's put it that way. Every character except for Beretta can run. Beretta is the grappler, so she's slower, but she has her own thing. We'll talk about it. When it comes to movement, we got super jumps, regular jumps, we got air dashes, all that kind of fun stuff. Can you wave dash, right? Well, buddy, we can wave dash, don't worry. Backwards wave dashes, we got that too, right? If you want that cracked out hyper movement, this game's got you covered. Besides the usual fighting game stuff you would expect, is there special moves? Of course there's special moves. You better believe there's all sorts of special move nonsense here. We do have a special bar and a burst bar. The special bar, well, builds up supers, right? And supers are, some of your fancier attacks. And of course, if you have full meters, you can go into an even bigger attack. Well, 3 bars specifically. For characters like very cinematic style super moves, which are very dramatic looking. And you also got a burst meter. And burst, well, this being an incredibly combo heavy game, burst, well, lets you burst out of combos, right? And this, due to the nature of the game, also builds quite fast. So you're rarely going to be in like a truly hopeless 30-second combo unless you just burned your burst at a really bad time. But yeah, so basically, the game's pretty crazy. Talk about the characters. Gatling, he's your hero, if you will. Very much like the all-rounder. Good range, good options. Can he hit you from full screen? Yes, sir. He's got all sorts of nice katana-style moves. But he's also very tricky with teleports as well. Lots of varied offense. We got Rekka style moves. You got uppercut style moves. There are all sorts of big sword slashes. Others can be gigantic wall bounces, right? When it comes to just the options, there's a lot of options here. He kind of covers the gamut. He's also the kind of character where every variation of a special basically does a different thing, like every button press. So like base uppercut, if you will, different style than the heavy button. Is like a super move, but for free, basically, right? Very dramatic. So, like, cool samurai style, ninja style dude, cool sword. What else is there to need? Like, he's a good all-rounder, good representation of the game. Winry, very much the zoner. We got lots of different fireball options here, and they're all very annoying. Some you might notice from other games. Who knows? Who knows where those could come from? I don't know, but definitely the gun fu character, and very strong in that way. Strong zoning, and even like some of the basic zoning has like runaway built into it. So there's some stuff to be done here. Like classical style zoner, not much else to say, really. Destroy is very much like buttons the character. This guy's range on, like, this is his jab. Like, look at this. That's not fooling around style jab, right? Big axe. He's got that big boy flavor, right? Like, very much so. We got some greed severs in here, some big flippy doos. We even got a command grab, which comes in multiple flavors. Medium command grab is armored. That's fun. And say we land it, right? Well, light command grab is an OTG, and heavy command grab is a big old dunk, right? So we got options, like all grabs leading to combo ability. Like if I land a mace grab, like I am taking you to Combo Town, don't worry. And while we're in Combo Town, in fact, you know, Combo Town's a pretty big town because I can then do my light grab. And then just keep going, right? Like, combo ability is very free form in this game. But yeah, he's a big boy, very much so, right? He's got a gigantic two-handed axe. What he's about is not terribly too much of a mystery. Then we have Beretta. So I remember when I first played this game at EVO 2 years ago, Jesse, who's one of the developers, this is a very small team making this game. It is a very indie fighter. He basically said, yeah, this is your character. Like, we didn't mess around with like going through the roster. This was my character. And yeah, this is absolutely my character because this is the character what does the sit out power bomb, right? So yeah, it's my character. And this game being this game, sit out power bomb is very much a combo starter. And pretty decent one at that, right? And that is definitely not an optimal combo. So she is the one character where mobility is a little bit limited in that she cannot run like the other characters. That said though, you can still wave dash, you can still air dash. So like these options are available to you, but just basic run, not so much. Also for King of Fighters fans, grab comes in multiple flavors, like light is close up, medium is a little bit advancing, heavy is full invincible. This is your reversal. And once again, the reversal too is a combo starter, right? So this game's pretty silly. We got command runs. If you got any She-Hulk fans in the building here, we got command runs with multiple options, including command grabs. And running command grabs, oh, just like the rest, those are combo starters too, right? But yeah, if you're looking for like the savage beatdown character, this character is very much that character. For multiple reasons here. We even got a little bit of Hulk-inspired stuff here. Grappler's choice is a good choice. Let's put it that way. And if that doesn't appeal to you, I'm sure you can find a couple other reasons as well. So also included in the demo, besides just, you know, here's some characters, here's the game you can play online as well, right? Is combo trials. And combo trials, people love the combo trials, right? Over the years, people love so many combo trials. And these ones are some of the best and most elaborate in, frankly, many, many years. The game is incredibly freeform when it comes to combos, and the developers are very much choosing to showcase that in the combo trials. A few combo trials in, you know, okay, this is some easy stuff, sure. But they quickly get much more complex and elaborate, like say for Beretta, we want you to convert off her full screen ground pound into command run, OTG, and scrape them barely off the ground before it's too late, then convert, right? Like that kind of stuff. And that's one of the easier combos. Like say, let's wrap back to the one that was at the start of the video, right? So basic strings, but the thing is, then we're going to be doing crumples and then crumples into wall bounces because we can't get the same crumple off the same state twice. So we have to change up how it works. And then we're doing command run stuff, and then we're doing command run canceling. And then there's also this little sequence at the end where a move is jump cancelable, and then you have to cancel the jump cancel frames into your pre-jump frames into a grounded special. Like, it's an advanced ask if you don't know some more advanced fighting game concepts, but hey, that's why these are pretty crazy. So if you're a fan of more elaborate combo trials, absolutely, I say go out and try out the demo, because these are some of the funnest combo trials I've seen in a very long time. And for other content creators out here, this is your next combo trial video. As far as a completely free demo goes on Steam, it's a pretty complete package, right? You can play versus your friends offline. You can play online with rollback netcode. I like that rollback netcode around here, I'll tell you that, right? You have training mode. You have, once again, very elaborate combo trials for fans of that. 4 characters, but hey, it's a demo, right? And plus the 4 characters basically cover, you know, a bunch of different archetypes. There's not a lot of shared ground here, so that's fine, right? The characters are different enough. And all in all, once again, indie fighting game, very much an indie fighting game. Considering the very small team involved, I think this is a pretty impressive project. It's been around for some years, and now it's finally getting towards the finish line, getting towards a more completed product, and I'm excited to see where that's going. So I beseech you, hey, check out the demo. The demo, my understanding is, won't be around forever. So if anything I've said in this video has piqued your interest at all, I would get around to downloading the demo sooner rather than later. But as a fan of all fighting games here on this channel, big or small, very happy with what I've seen here. Always happy to see more indie fighting games, right? It's not just always going to be, you know, Bandai Namco, Capcom, NetherRealm Studios. Fighting games are for everyone on all scales and all sizes. And plus, the characters are pretty cool. I like the aesthetic here. The cyberpunk / techno-y vibes are very evocative, right? They're not just, you know, guy or girl in martial arts gi. Come the full version of the game, there's also a very elaborate story mode planned, although details are light of that on the moment. But still, it's fun to play fighting games. I had fun playing this fighting game, therefore I recommend it to you. And that said, well, that is the video. So all that said, thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some fighting games.